National Football League. Please welcome your defending AFC South champion, Houston Texans.
On the visitor's sideline, there's the head coach of the Ravens. His guys have won 2 straight since falling in Week 1. On the other side, his counterpart from Houston. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Prime Time. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. Led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
First down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Third, they need 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ground, it's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Stroud going to set up to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal he's got enough for the first down.
That's another
1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack And it'll set up a third down. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision.
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. He'll try and run for this with Henry. We have a Ravens first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
A gain of 7. First down, Baltimore.
One of the tight ends motions right. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. 3rd and goal. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Texans offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is a Dafe Owe in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud. That's complete. It's takedown. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens out front. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. 3rd and 9. As we are ready to get back underway. To the left side, Popeye Schultz. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll swing this out to Harris. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Jackson. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he will get into the end zone. Brendan Rice. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Ravens 14, Texans nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
A second down throw for Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
3rd and 19.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Toward the sideline. That's caught by Dell. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Again, right up the middle to Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Back to throw, Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Jackson looking to throw. Open man, that's Flowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down.
The tight end motioning left here. This is Henry. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Henry Topo on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie out of Southern California.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
play action. Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw, it's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
A gain of only a yard.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13.
At their own 14-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston. In a moment, it is 3rd and long. Jackson now. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. The quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Jackson up top again. This one complete to Bateman. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd down, Jackson. That's complete to Rice. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Baltimore. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Brendan Rice. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Justice Hill to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. He finds a seam, a good run. Up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
At the 43-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
They go right back to Henry. Oh, yeah. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here. First and 10. On the give, here's Henry. There he goes again. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Texans nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Dixon. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
On second down, Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. The corner, Asante Samuel Jr. getting in for the sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll run it with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And he will score! Mark Andrews! Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit.
Texans 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. No gain on the play.
They'll go with the sneak. He would have a Ravens first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Motion man is Rice. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
A gain of a yard. First down, Baltimore.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Taken down.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
First down.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down. Now it's Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Jackson. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
First down, Ravens.
Again, it's Jackson. He'll get that one complete to Rice. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Henry. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. They'll run here with Hill. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Throwing Jackson to the left side in the hands of Rice. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Texans offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if he can get the turnaround goal here. We'll start this drive with first down. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
First and 10.
And the Texans first down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
11 more yards. That's another Texans.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he gets into the end zone for the two. So it's not over yet. It's back to a two-score game.
Just as the play is designed, you stick that ball in the belly of your running back. What does the defensive end do? Well, in this case, he crashes down to take the giveaway. It's a pull read all the way, and quarterback keeps it himself.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Complete to Najee Harris. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Jackson going to keep it himself. Whoa! He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain. Second and 10.
Second and 10. And the Texans.
Pistol give to Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, Jackson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That was intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing for the pistol, Stroud. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pick up the 6. Brings up second and...
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
That's good for the Texans. First down.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From the gun. Here's Stroud. To the right side. Kurt's got it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
16 yards. That's good for the Texans. First down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and
To throw. Stroud. They're trying to work the screen with Nixon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Stroud going to set up to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Going to go right back to Henry. And despite a nice juke, they're going to get a yard to show for it. 2nd down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Here's Harris. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
RPO, he'll throw it to Rice. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with Harris. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.